Every year on the 9th of May, we mark Europe Day. Not only is this a day about celebrating peace and unity in Europe, but it also commemorates the day in 1950 when then French Foreign Minister Robert Schuman shared his vision of a new Europe which would make war between the European countries unthinkable. His proposal, the so-called Schuman Declaration, gave birth to what we know today as the European Union. So in fact, today, Europe Day, is the European Union's 70th birthday. During the last 70 years, we've seen good times and we've seen bad. But even in the midst of crisis, or especially in the midst of crisis, Europe's member states remain convinced that we're better together. And that's how we see our ties with South Africa as well. Now, if you follow the local media, you might be forgiven for gaining the impression that China, Russia, or the United States are the #1 partner for South Africa. Not so. In fact, the European Union is South Africa's #1 partner in trade, investment, and cooperation. In addition, South Africa is one of the EU's 10 strategic partner countries in the world, and the only one on the African continent. But our partnership is not limited to only a bilateral relationship. We are partners on the global stage as well, especially this year as South Africa chairs the African Union and sits on the United Nations Security Council. Right now, most of us are thinking of little else but how to manage this COVID-19 pandemic. But even that we're doing together, whether by channeling funds to focus on the pandemic or by working together to promote unhindered trade of health-related items, or in the global response to finding a vaccine, producing it, and deploying it for the whole world. Last Monday, President Ramaphosa took part in an EU-led global fundraiser in which he pledged AU as well as South African support to this effort. So whether we work together on a just transition to a green economy, on harnessing the power of digital technologies to improve the lives and livelihoods of ordinary people, on upholding the rules-based international order, on promoting and protecting human rights, on rallying free and fair trade, South Africa and the EU are better together. Happy Europe Day.